contest. But this week we're going to start a story. Sometimes we'll do our story in the morning. Sometimes we'll do our story in the afternoon. So it'll be kind of a goofy week for reading, but you'll do just fine. Okay? So to start out, we're going to start with a story called Whatever Happened to the Baxter Place. And we'll talk more about that as we get there. So let's do our daily news first. Everybody sit up nice and tall. And go.
When I was little, dear Grace, under tall trees in a pretty field across the street.
Okay, I want you to stop for a second. Here's what I heard. When I was a little, deer grazed under a tall tree in a pretty field. What's wrong with the way that was read, Sam?
It was sloppy and you're putting it in words.
Yeah, I inserted some words, and we can't insert words because it changes the meaning of our passage. So let's start over. Let's read only the words that are printed on the screen. Ready, go.
When I was little, deer grazed under tall trees in a pretty field across the street. When I was a little older, a family put up a little store beside the field. A few years later, a bigger store took up almost the whole field. I missed the sun.
I knew this one was going to give us problems. Anybody know that word?
No.
Think of the base word. Scenic. Very good. Scenic. Let's just read it. We'll talk about it in a minute. Start here.
I miss the scenic, peaceful field.
All right. So think about the passage. When I was little, deer grazed under tall trees in a pretty field across the street. When I was a little older, a family put up a little store beside the field. A few years later, a bigger store took up almost the whole field. I missed the scenic, peaceful field. What do you think scenic might mean? Ben?
Quiet?
Quiet, maybe? I can see that. Why did you think quiet?
Because most of the time when there's like fields and stuff, the fields are mostly quiet.
Okay, good. That's a good idea. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. What makes you think it might mean beautiful?
Because fields might have flowers and they're beautiful.
Fields full of flowers that are beautiful. Think of the first thing he said. When I was little, deer grazed under tall trees in a pretty field across the street. Maybe that would be a clue. Good. Jane, what do you think? What's that? You're going to say what Sherry said? Riley, did you have something else? No? Okay. Scenic. Think of the base word. What word do you hear in the word scenic? Scene. And what is a scene? Not like scene, S-E-E-N, but scene like a scene. Like a noun. Like scenery. Good. So what is scenery?
It's like just a scene of like the, I don't know how to explain it.
Like a
show
Okay.
or something.
Victor?
Like a scene like.
Go ahead. Nope. What did you want to say?
Like when you go up in a show, you might see like be in the scene.
You could be in a scene, but what is to be in a scene? What does that mean?
Exciting or something like that.
Okay, we're getting close.
Like to the next problem.
Not quite.
My mom called a picture a scene.
A picture could be a scene. Yeah, the scenery is what you see, the picture that you see. So, I missed the scenic, peaceful field, meaning that beautiful, calm, gorgeous picture she got when she looked out into the field. What happened to that beautiful field?
Got destroyed.
How? Why? Talk to me. Diego, how did it get destroyed?
By the stores, like the big stores.
Big stores were built. So is it beautiful, wide open field for deer to graze in anymore?
No.
No. Talk to your neighbor about a time or a place where you saw scenic, peaceful fields or areas get destroyed by more buildings being built. Talk to your neighbors about a time when an area got changed. Talk to your neighbors.
First it was in a park, and they go
Pop goes pop.
Yes.
Let's talk about Chelsea. What did you guys talk about in your group? Either you said it or Taylor said it or somebody that you listened to. Area that changed. Jane?
The Creek and Platte Center.
What's that?
The Creek and Platte Center.
Okay, how has it changed?
Cause a lot of damage has been done to it. Like there used to be a fence to protect people so they don't fall into the creek. And
What happened to that fence?
Blake's brother, Boston, he pushed over the fence.
So people, we don't have to know that it was Boston, but people changed that area, right? So it was a man-made deal.
Like there once was this tree on the side of my house, and there was flowers growing around it, and then somebody cut it down. I was really sad.
Okay. Has anyone ever seen like an area that was wide open, didn't really have a lot of business or buildings, and then a few years later, now there's businesses and buildings there? Has anyone seen anything like that?
They're building the new high school.
Yes. So in that area, it used to be just wide open. There was nothing really there. If you've been driving by that area lately, you see that it doesn't look the same that it looked a while back. And in months to come, and a year to come, it's going to look a lot different. And that's all because that's the way everything goes, right? Things change. If we look and we think about our ground that we're on right now, where Platte Center Elementary School is, do you think it's always been Platte Center Elementary School for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years? No, it probably was flat, plains, not a lot of things on here. But it changes as time goes on.
Oh, and in Kansas, the school amount,
You don't have to think of the names.
okay,
So a school in Kansas.
yeah, it's amount, I don't know how to say it, amount, and then, I don't know.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, it's a middle school,
A
but, well, it's like what we're in, but it's up to 5th grade to kindergarten.
Elementary school.
Yes, elementary.
Kindergarten to 5th grade.
That school is going to get destroyed and get close to that and get next to that one.
To the bigger school, so they're going to be closer together. Good picture.
Like next to Cargill or like Dicky Doodle, there was like a big thing like cornfield, but now they took it down to build it into like a car store.
Yeah, they're building more industries coming, right? Why do you think this happens? Taylor, put those away. Why do you think this happens? Why can't we just leave things peaceful and calm and scenic? Talk to your neighbors quick.
So wait,
Class!
Yes!
Emma, what do you guys talk about?
So that people could get like businesses and get money.
Money, I think that's a good one. Money, because we want more money, so we have to have more businesses.
And the farmers can't keep their land because it costs them more money.
Very good.
Because maybe kids come and destroy their fields.
Because of the cost of land going up, it's hard to keep that land. Good.
They would just keep building more buildings because they want to have more money, so they don't care about animals' habitats.
Very true. The habitat of an animal no longer is a concern because they just want to make another dollar. Good.
They just think it's an awesome idea to build a lot of stores so they think it's better to have a big places where you can buy fancy shoes and dresses and stuff than to have any more animals in them.
Very true. Raise your hand if you think building new businesses is a good thing. Here's where my hand would be, right in the middle. Because it is a good thing because we do need money for our community. We need our community to continue to grow and prosper. But it's kind of ruining habitats also. It's ruining even our environment because of the pollution from some of the businesses. So there's some pros, some good things, and there's some cons, some bad things.
why do we even have to make money? Like, why can't we just help each other?
Wouldn't that be a great world to
help each
live
other
in?
live and give, like, trade and.
I agree. I think it would have been neat to live in the time where money wasn't such an issue. That would have been a neat thing. But unfortunately, that's not where we're at today in today's society. We're just money hungry and we want another dollar. How can I make more money? How can I make more money? How can I make more money? Because I need to have more than you, and I want more than you, and I want more than you.
I have $2 in my
So
purse.
it becomes a problem at some point.